Hello, everybody. Good morning. All right. A couple more people in the waiting room here. Awesome. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Glad to see you here. Give people a few more minutes while they join. Yay, Tony has his Jam AI hat. Looking good.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You're welcome. I'm getting some new ones made. They're going to look so cool. Can't wait to have them out for everybody.
Great.
Hi. All right. Well, I'm sure some more people will join. I wanted to switch up the format just a little bit for these based on some feedback. So, um, just wanted to talk about some of the AI stuff happening, week to week every Friday. I think we kind of do already, but just wanted to make it a little bit more formal as part of how we start these conversations. This accountability meeting, of course, is to make us all feel like we're all part of a team because most of us here are solopreneurs and or maybe have a small one or two person team, but so we'll keep that format. But I thought we could start this week talking about GPT-5. Has anyone given it a try? And I wanted to hear your feedback on it. Did anyone try it yet?
So
I
go ahead.
no, I'm just gonna say I haven't tried it. I
Hmm.
don't know if it'll be available for the free folks, because I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it will be.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
I saw they're rolling it out to free accounts, but currently it's for all the paid accounts right now, right?
Mm,
Yeah, and maybe someone here knows better, but this morning I mine said GPT-4. So I said, "Hey, when am I getting 5?" And it said, "You may already have it yet. They just haven't changed the label." And then it said, "Do you want me to run some tests to see if I answer like GPT-5?" And it ran 5 tests and said, "Yeah, I'm answering like GPT-5." So I'm not quite sure.
Oh my gosh, Tony, I did the same thing. So I have two accounts. I have a personal account and then I have a Teams account. And so I did the same thing. I asked it, "Are you GPT-5 on my personal account?" It also said yes. But then when I went to my Teams account, it actually like has a complete different look. And I felt like it did say it was answering the same way, but I thought that it was answering way faster on this one, but it might have just been me.
Yeah, that looks like that is the actual GPT-5.
This one is, but then here, let me see if I can even go back. So I had this personal account here and it did this. So
Yeah.
I literally had the same chat. Just like see, I was like, "Are you GPT-5?"
Right, right.
Which is so funny. But then I went to this one and I don't know what that means, but I did think it was a little bit faster and better. And then I asked it something interesting. I said, "What is the smartest question, or what is the best way to prompt GPT-5, knowing all you know about my business?" And then I uploaded my AI business blueprint, and it ended up doing something really cool. Um, it created this entire, I think this was it. It created an entire social media plan, but it's done that before for me, but this time it did this. It created all of these week by week emails and um, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I mean, it's done this stuff before, but I didn't have to prompt it very much. So, and one of the things I read about GPT-5 is that it's much better at spreadsheets and data. And so I was thinking it's looking like it's doing that. I haven't used it yet though.
Cool. One of the things I'm interested in is that at a mastermind I was at last night, one of the guys is a programmer developer who uses Cursor,
Hmm.
to create apps. And he says that ChatGPT 5 is a game changer in that area, and able, in enabling us all to become developers. And
Oh,
and he's a guy who doesn't usually make statements unless they are true. So I'm looking forward to comparing it to what I'm able to do in Lovable or Leap or Replit.
yeah. I'll have to play with that this weekend also. Let me know if anyone else does it and learn some things. I tried it this morning. I tried asking it to build an API call for me because I had to create a Python file. And I thought it was actually going to do it for me, and it didn't. Created the code that I could insert, but I wanted it to actually do it. So, but maybe I'm not asking the right questions. But so yeah, for those of you who are just joining, this is still the accountability call, but we're just doing a little twist where every week we kind of talk about the latest in AI this week, which is the release of ChatGPT's newest model, which is GPT-5. So that's what we're chatting about right now. So, um, anyone who joined the call, have you guys tried the GPT-5 yet?
I think it just came live on mine. I was, as soon as the
Nice.
announcement, I was like clicking around. Is it on? Is it on? I was like, no.
Yeah.
So I hopefully today.
Yeah. So we were just saying it seems to be on the professional versions right now. And Tony was saying his says 4.0, but he ran tests and it said it was running 5. So maybe it is.
So actually, I queried this a little bit and I threw something in chat. I
hmm
don't know about this being faster. Maybe I'm just greedy, but I got this prompt more often than not, thinking longer for a better answer. And that was in 5.0. And so I asked, well, I said, well, how do I get back to 4? And he said, and I asked specifically if it was a superset of all the other models because it wasn't in my drop down. And I've got something in one of my chats. There's all kinds of ways you can get it to the other models. But right now, it just kind of, for me, it's defaulting to 5. And but it wasn't available on mobile.
Okay. Cool.
I
Interesting.
just checked and I still don't see it. I'm wondering if I log out or log back in or something. I'm
I
on Plus.
Yeah, I'm on Plus. I tried logging out, logging back in, but it still says 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Oh well.
It must just be a rollout issue, but hopefully by the end of the
Yeah.
weekend. One of the other things I'm looking forward to with it is I read that it will determine, what model to use for you because a lot of times people are saying like, oh, if you're going to be doing research or this type of work, use 3 and use 4 for this. And it's like a whole thing you have to know about. But I guess with 5, it will decide which one will work best for you and then pull that mode in. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get back to our accountability style meeting. Just really interested in hearing, did anyone have a great week? Do something spectacular? What's your win of the week?
Oh, can I say something? Good morning, everyone.
Good
I'm
morning.
I'm hungover from playing with 5 all night. Oh my God. Um, and I don't know what I'm doing, to tell the truth. But when you said something, as I noticed that it was building me a master prompt because I wanted to do a couple of things for my other business. And
hmm
it kept, I kept tweaking it and going on. So finally, it was I have a GPT that does prompts for Midjourney, right?
hmm
So I was telling it what all the things I wanted, and that was part of it. And so it said, "But do you want me to go over to the GPTs and drop the prompts in there?" And it did. And so when I went over there, I noticed when I started using it, it hit 5 minutes. It wasn't in the drop down, but it had automatically changed to another model.
Oh, interesting. So
I wanted to share that.
it built a GPT for you?
No, it just added some prompts to it.
Oh,
So they would do, wait a minute, I can't even remember. Because I was on a roller coaster ride, okay? I'm
I
like a
hear
little
ya.
kid in a candy store. And so, and when I went over there, it was, and because that was still a little drunk, because it
Yeah.
didn't remember anything, but it was something that I had acquired from someone else. So I was over there training it a little bit and playing with images.
Yeah.
And I kept looking, I'm going like, Minnie, I didn't change that to Minnie. So I would leave and come back and it was still changing it to Minnie. So yeah, it's automatically changing them. At least it did on mine.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, thanks for letting us know. So it's changing the mode of your custom GPTs, maybe. Huh, makes sense. All right, who had a win? I want to hear it.
I did. I gave my first Learning with Tony webinar on Wednesday evening,
Yay. That
and I
was
had
such
a
a win.
thank you. Yeah, I had a wonderful time. The audience was so lively and so inspiring and so interactive. It was a great experience for me.
Awesome. And thank you for recording it. I'm glad that happened.
You,
If you,
yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, it's in the classroom section of the community.
or if you want to rewatch it, because there's a lot of info in there.
It was great.
Yeah, I actually updated it when I before sending it to you.
Oh, okay. You updated the video?
I just cleaned up a few things and added your
Ah,
link and put in the real videos because on uh, Zoom they came across jerky, so I just put in the real not jerky ones.
thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, and he's working on the next one, and it's going to be images and video, I believe.
Yeah, AI image and video generation.
Cool. Um, yeah, and then this is also my win, so I'll just share it, but it goes along. I'm going to be doing the first building with Jam next Thursday. I'm putting it in the calendar today. I'm just trying to find the right time slot. And it's going to be building an automation with ChatGPT and Typeform. So it should be pretty fun.
What is Typeform?
Typeform is basically like a surveying tool. You can make landing pages with it and get people's information. And then we feed it into ChatGPT and then have it take that information to another location. So we'll build out a custom automation for prospecting together. Who else has a win? Let's hear it.
I'll say I was able, this was with the help of AI, and I can't believe how long it would have taken me to do without it. But we were researching new schools for
Hmm.
my son, and it was kind of at the last minute. I mean, if anybody has kids, this is the time, school's going to be starting soon.
Yeah.
And I used ChatGPT and Perplexity, and the amount of information, how fast it listed new schools, what they offered, uh, it was just, I mean, a period of, I would say, 2 days. I've already enrolled him in a new school. I mean,
That's
the
amazing.
research, the time and effort that I would have had to take to go from one school website to another, look through the whole website trying to figure out stuff. Yeah,
What did
blown away.
you,
I did have to do some fact checking, but still,
yeah. What did you
yeah.
use to research? What was your AI tool of choice for research?
I used Perplexity first.
Oh, Perplexity. Okay.
Yeah, the free. I'm not paying for that. I
Mhm.
have ChatGPT Plus. I Perplexity just because of how it can scour the internet. I
Mhm.
feel much better than ChatGPT. And
Mhm.
so then I started using ChatGPT to maybe fine tune it and say, hey, this is what I found, and maybe prepare a letter or, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's definitely that was a huge win because it was kind of like, like I said, we're ready to start school. So
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat at this 11th hour and trying to decide. So I'd love to reach out to you and and report that win next week.
yeah, to me,
I'm in the
Yeah,
same boat
I
as
could
you with
drop
my son right now with figuring out the school and
yeah, I could drop
deciding.
my LinkedIn
Okay,
in
I'll
the
reach out.
chat. Yeah.
And another one that's great for research is Manus.
Hmm.
Is what?
Okay.
I haven't heard of
Manus,
them.
Manus.
Manus.
Okay. I didn't know it did that, honestly.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's got this kind of deep research function that's automatic.
Yeah, I didn't even use deep research. That's the crazy part. Well, I've used it before, and man, oh man, it's a lot of reading.
Yep.
Just so you guys know, if you haven't been in there yet, we have a Manus training in the foundations section.
Okay, right
Oh,
on.
okay.
Yeah. And Manus is awesome. I always kind of debate like between Manus, Google Deep Research, I just think it's great at research, or Gemini, sorry, and then Perplexity. Those are all really great AI tools for research. And I kind of just like pull a name out of the hat when I have to do some research on what I'm going to use because I do like them all.
I'm going to try Manus. Is that a free? There's a free tier as well on
Yep.
Manus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, because
Just
I love Perplexity for its research. It just thinks like me. It gives me tables and summary. I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Um,
Perplexity is amazing. Yeah.
yeah, for and gives me the right citations. Doesn't Makes fewer and fewer mistakes I see on the references. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've noticed ChatGPT making mistakes as far as when you're just doing simple research where it should be like looking, at the web instead of deciding for itself kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked it something yesterday, just a simple thing to do in Go high level, and the instructions it gave me were completely backwards.
yeah.
Completely the
Mm.
wrong thing to do.
Hate when that happens, but it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Most of the time it's pretty darn good. I've used ChatGPT a lot for that sort of thing rather than even going to the, support website.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
unfortunately, oh, go ahead.
no, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just going to say I'm using Claude for some article writing, and
Mhm.
I just found it best right now. And it's interesting when I say, can you verify numbers? It has to rewrite it and it says, "Oops, I made a mistake." So I was just wondering if people think Claude is not a very good tool for facts. Um,
I don't think it
does
is.
one have to be? It is. It
I don't
isn't.
I don't think Claude is a great tool for facts. It doesn't read web pages. And
Ah.
also I think Claude is the best for changing your tone of voice. And when we talk about creating our brand voice and all of that stuff, creating a project folder if you can. I know that's a paid version, or using your business blueprint in Claude to rewrite stuff.
Hmm.
It's amazing. But
Yeah.
I get the same thing, or I did when I used to try. Sometimes it's not accurate.
Yeah, because I like the way it's writing, or sort of slanting the articles the way I wanted. But the facts definitely, it starts verifying, and it's like three times. Oops, I made a mistake. So,
Yeah.
I just wanted to find out if that was the case.
I've always felt the same thing that Claude's writing is nicer, it's better, it's more
Yeah.
aesthetic. But last night I saw a video where this guy compared side by side ChatGPT writing and Claude, and almost every time ChatGPT 5 uh, was nicer than Claude.
Hmm.
It's kind
Mm.
of like they're shifting.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good
Nicer in
point.
what respect? Meaning based on his writing
More,
style
more human,
You know
more
what? I
human. Yeah.
I saw that exact thing today because I have a Claude project folder that I use for most of our content creation. And it seems to be getting more and more like, I don't know, too friendly almost, like it's annoying. And I tried it in ChatGPT 5 today, and it was so much more direct and to the point and less fluff. And that's interesting that you said that. So. All right. Well, just based on time here, I want to keep this going. the next two things we do, number one, just quickly, and you don't have to share, but just track a KPI. We try to do the same one every week. It's really just to make sure that you're staying on track and making sure that, a specific important item in your business is trending in the right direction. And if it's not, So whatever that is for you, whether it's your sales, your analytics, page visits, downloads, whatever that is, just make sure to take a minute and track that. While you're doing that, the next thing we like to do is offer help to somebody here. So if somebody is having a business issue or stuck on something or just really feels like they can't move forward in their business for some reason, let's talk about it and see if this group of amazing humans can help you out. So if you are that person, you can raise your hand or just chat. Oh, Jenna. We got it.
Oh,
Good. We can do a couple.
okay.
Go ahead, Jenna.
Okay, thank you. So I actually just wanted to see if anyone in the group had any recommendations for email automation. So we have a quarterly offering for our clients. And so what we were kind of hoping to do is that every month before the new quarter is supposed to kick off. So let's say we're encapsulating January through March, and then in April, that quarterly offering would start. Somewhere in March, the client would get an email that would just say, hey, as a reminder, data is going to be due next month, so we can start evaluating your program, blah, blah, blah. But I would love to see if there's some kind of an email automation that people recommend. So that way we can just kind of program our system to say, okay, here's the clients that are going to need that email reminder in March. Here's the ones that are going to need it in April and so forth. So that way we can just cut that right out of our process. Does something like that? I'm sure it exists, but I'm just not sure where to start.
I have a recommendation, but I want to hear from others what they're using.
I just moved away from MailChimp to sender.net.
Okay.
It's fantastic. The user interface is 1,000 times better. And they do automation as well. You might have, I don't know if you might have to pay for that, depending on how many subscribers you have, that sort of thing. But, a lot of people, I don't know, maybe still suggest MailChimp. I say get away from it. I think also MailChimp, you got to pay for automation too now. And it's all bloated and garbage.
We have MailChimp right now. We're actually actively trying to get rid of it.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, check it out. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with it.
MailChimp drives me crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
I always recommend kit.com. It's in our clubhouse in the AI tools section.
Okay.
It used to be
Convert.
yes, thank you. They just changed their branding to Kit. But it's affordable and I like the user interface of it a lot and seems to have everything that these really expensive tools have as well, like Kajabi.
Don't they promote it for like content creators or that sort of thing?
I don't know if they promote it to content creators, but maybe.
I can't remember. Maybe it was another company.
I just know that they have the integrations where you can put forms on your website, do your monthly emails, and also do automations, which is what most people are looking for.
Okay. Yeah, because we're using Go High Level right now, or top tier, which is a subgroup. And then we're looking at integrating ClickUp. So I'm not sure. I'll look and see if either of those kind of tie in with those two pieces. So thank you guys.
Can't you send email and all that stuff through Go High Level?
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you need another if you go high level?
Yeah, Jenna.
So oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so the onboarder that we've been kind of working with, it's been a bit of a challenge, but so he's having us create like a sub email. And that's the only way that he would allow us to send large groups of emails out of top tier. the issue that we're having with that is we don't actually want this to be something that like people would be able to respond to. Like it wouldn't be an active inbox per se. So if people wrote back, it would kind of, so that's one of the things that we're kind of looking at. So I mean, that would definitely be a possibility, but that's been a bit of a roadblock that we've run into with top tier. Is he won't let us use top tier's information. Like their email information.
Is that Tim?
Yeah.
Oh, let me ask him about that because I use top tier as well.
Oh, okay.
What's top tier?
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are saying.
Right. We're
Yeah,
supposed to,
Dawson.
yeah, we're
It's
supposed to be the experts here.
Yeah.
it's a way of getting Go High level for like $30 a month instead of $300 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, it's go high level stuff. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
It has all the automations and everything for emails.
I was just thinking, I mean, can't you just do a no dash reply at your domain.com and then, you know, no one would reply, right? I don't know.
Yeah. We could do that. Can you guys tell I'm still really new?
And don't even create a mailbox for it, you know?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And I'm newer because I'm following, but I have to work at it.
And, you know, honestly, just
Same.
hopping on what Michael said, I would just put at the bottom, this email box is not monitored, do not reply, and then send it from, you know, no reply, do not reply, whatever it is, and just make up that mailbox.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody's help.
Does anyone else have a business issue or question or something kind of?
Len Isaacs.
Sorry, that's okay.
I have a question about, well, you guys are making me question everything. I've been exposed to go high level, and one of the things that's probably kept me from it is the expense, okay? And when he said there's a way to get it for $30, it must be something special because I've never heard anything about it, but I'm not ready for it anyway. It's just my next new shiny thing.
Yeah, well, I think when you're ready, post in the group because there's quite a few people who are using it. I know Tony's using it, has been trained on
Okay.
it a bit. So let us know when you're ready to talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
it's exciting. Awesome. Well, if no one else is stuck on a business, oh, Nikki.
I don't, well, it might be sort of business, but I was going to say my key performance indicator.
Oh, yeah.
So will that work?
Let's hear it.
It might also be a question, and I'm a little embarrassed to say it because I was like, oh my gosh, these guys are going to be like, that is so old school, but I'm open to any and all feedback. So I finally got my first iteration of my website ready to go. And my plan was to send it out just to friends, people that I know that could like, not just, it's already been tested, but just to start building awareness. So my key performance indicator is to get it out to at least my 200 people on my Facebook page or plus, and start generating that kind of, relationship and start with that. So I don't know if that's so old school, but that's what I'm planning on doing. And I'm open to feedback.
Well,
That's the best start, I think.
yeah.
Oh my
Family,
gosh.
family,
Okay.
friends first,
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
and then you expand your network that way, right?
There's an old saying that the best prospects are in your own backyard. And then also when it's friends and family, ex-colleagues, colleagues, they know you and they understand your entire, point of view, hopefully. And they can also provide really good feedback. So I think that's a really good idea.
Careful of sending it to your mom or dad though, because they'll always provide positive feedback.
I guess that's a bonus. They're no longer on the planet. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
thank you. All right. I feel good. I was a little embarrassed coming out, but good. Thanks.
What's your step two plan after that though?
Well, I don't know. I was gonna start there, and then I'm sure there's other things that I can find in the website, Jam website. But if you have any go-to number two right now, I'll take it. What your thoughts are?
In the AI sales module, or in the AI sales course, there's a module called Opportunity Mapper, where I kind of show you how you can use Manus and research agentic AI to help you identify where your ideal prospect is. But you want to make sure you have that ICP really solid before you do that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good
Awesome.
place to start.
Yeah, no, I need to check out the new digs, the new
Yeah.
Jam AI space. I haven't yet. So
Yeah, check it out.
yeah, and just another plug for Tony. Awesome. And I was experimenting with the whole magic grab thing yesterday. I don't think I was as smooth or as successful as you were, but at least, I'll just give you more props. Like, this is an awesome way to learn. I used to be a teacher, and it's like project-based learning accelerated. And so you learn something, you apply, you learn something, you apply. So just thanks. This has been stressful and awesome at the same time.
Thank you so much, Nikki. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Good stuff.
I want to add my thanks to Tony as well. I mean, some of the things he showed was just mind-blowing. I mean, I'm really in the entry level of AI, so it was just incredible, especially the podcast that you showed, because I was thinking about it and I was like, wow, I can do this without me being there.
That's right.
Amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Jam, can you drop a link, or Tony, can you drop a link to where because I missed it.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. It's in our classroom. And then you just go to the block that says AI webinars, tips and tricks for, let me edit that. Yeah, and then it's learning with Tony. There's a folder. Let me see if I can, here, I'll send you the exact link.
Yeah.
There's the exact link.
Awesome.
Yeah. And Tony, I had a question. I think you mentioned in Notebook LM. Oh, there's the button. Because I learned something from you in Notebook LM, which I use every day, which you had mentioned that it'll get sources for you. Is
Yeah,
that by just clicking Discover Sources? Or how do you
exactly.
do that? Yeah.
Yeah, discover sources. And then you tell it what you want and it'll go out and find them for you. And then you can add whichever ones you like to your sources on the left.
I just want to see what it does. Oh, cool. That's going to be a huge time saver because that was one of the things that took forever.
Yeah, there it is. And you can also always say, give me more.
That's cool. Reddit discussions, all of that
What are
stuff.
you using this for?
It's actually for my next keynote I'm working on, funny enough. And also to be a better blackjack player next time I go to Vegas. So cool. So you can just keep adding. Okay. Thank you for that. I heard you mention that in the webinar. I was like, oh, amazing.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jam, for having that question. I was trying to get AI Studio to do that for me because I missed that step. I'm going, how do you get that? Because you had all those YouTube videos, right? You had summoned up so many YouTube videos, Tony.
Yep. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Notebook.
and I missed that one little step. I'm going, man.
Oh, yeah, there's something I should mention. They just made a change, but they didn't announce it. It used to be with the YouTube videos, you had to enter the address once at a time, which was a
Right.
bit of a pain. But now they accept a whole list of them, or if they're all on a separate line, you can dump 50 in at once.
Can you just do
That
like a
is
plain
so
text
cool.
bulk load?
Say that again?
Can you just like when you say like just throw it in like notepad or something, like just plain text and bulk load
Yeah.
and it gives you a dialog box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and thank you too, Tony, because I used Magic Grab a few times. I had to, stop and start and go over again. But it was a game changer for me. So cause I'm into imagery anyway, and so I went and found a picture. Well, it's probably baby step to you guys, but it was groundbreaking for me to be able to take an image and use it. We're taking the text off from Pinterest. That's where I got it from. And I was
Ah,
like, oh man, this is so cool.
yeah, I
So
love it.
thank you for that. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. I use that a lot because it saves so much time.
Everything changes so fast in AI. We're wowed every week, even those of us who are constantly trying to learn and think we're up to date will be amazed by something every day. So,
Oh, I can give a good example of that. I
yeah.
just finished putting together this huge collection of the 24 top AI image generators, and then Alibaba comes out with Quinn, like this week, and it's like, oh no, it's 25 now.
There's another one for you. Yep. I haven't heard of that one. I'm excited to
It's
dive
amazing.
into it.
It's really amazing. It's
Cool.
really inexpensive and it does so much. And it's good for text as well.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we have so much more to learn with you guys and show you guys. I'm excited for these next upcoming live trainings. All right, so the last part of this meeting is we like to share kind of what we're working on for next week, make some attainable goals, and if you want to share something you're working on, I'd love to hear it. Something you're excited for next week.
Well, I'm kind of excited about the fact that these tools like Lovable and Replit and Leap and now apparently ChatGPT 5 can create all these amazing apps that used to take, thousands of dollars and months of paying developers. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be experimenting with that a lot in the coming week.
Awesome.
Pardon me, I'm a complete neophyte on all of this, but I'm fascinated with my just getting my pinky finger immersed in this. Um, on the community, is there can I find by category like resources? So, for instance, if I wanted an AI outbound sales AI,
Mhm.
or if I wanted, an AI that could create mobile applications, or can I search by category uh, to find that your preferred or best, new recommendations?
Okay, good question. I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Okay.
So just going back to this is where you guys log in. This is where,
Yep.
Mhm.
depending on what courses you have, if you're a newer member in the past like 6 months, you should have these five. And then if
Okay.
you've been here a while, you'll have these. If you have these, it just FYI, these are no longer being updated and they're somewhat retired, but I don't want to take them away from you. But so you have these ones, and you can think of these four courses as kind of like this is the main AI stuff you should know. Like just starting out, AI Foundations goes into like prompting and the tools that we recommend. Um, and then this is like using AI sales and using sales and marketing strategies, but powered by AI. So if you're building up your
Yeah.
sales and marketing plans. If you click into systems, this is where we get more into the like custom AI agents and platforms and really tool stacking, where we'll talk
Okay.
about how to use the tools. But there's one other thing in here, and you can get to it two ways. You can click from here, it's in every single portal. Or if we go back, there's this thing called the Clubhouse. And in the Clubhouse, we have AI tools. And this might be what you're thinking of. So it's like
Mhm.
it'll tell you where we like to
Okay.
build some of these tools. Um,
Yeah.
Sales agents, I would say 11 Labs is a great place to start. We built our sales agent in here. Took me about 10 minutes, and Flora's been continuing to play with it. But it's really a neat way to create an AI agent that's a voice agent. You could also connect a phone number to it. In the AI systems course, I talk about Lindy also. I think it's one of the most user-friendly AI agent creators. If you're not, I guess I'm not logged in right now. If you're not interested in learning how to like develop or like in make.com, you kind of have to pull
Mhm.
aspects of certain elements of each model throughout your
Okay.
sequence, whereas Lindy does it for you a little bit more. It is more expensive though.
Not
So
one of the same that has to get paid.
what was that? Yeah, I don't know how much it is, but let me see. I have an account on a different profile,
Yeah,
but
I was paying 29. I don't know. I don't know if it's gone up since I had
oh,
it.
here, this is mine. Yeah, that sounds about right, Tony. And then they upsell you based on different things. So like in this outbound phone call agent one, I had to buy a phone number, and I have a phone number now that I buy through them. So um yeah, the pricing's kind of all over the place.
My
Well,
last question, if I may.
is
Is
that
Yeah.
it is it completely ignorant to think that I could take myself and maybe a couple of my associates and just while we're a little seasonal, so we're coming to
this
the
is still
off
wrapping up.
season, where I could like just go into all of these things and we just immerse ourselves for a week or more in all of these tools.
Do you think it's ignorant to think that you guys could take a week and
Is
learn like a
Yeah,
crazy
would it
amount of
be
stuff?
would we just be like scratching the surface, or could we get through a lot of this and learn a lot of this like kind of in a like immersion a week or two?
I think you could. I think if you
Okay.
did 1 week immersion and started at the top and went through, you would come out the other end being able to do so much. I mean,
Okay. Thank
I,
you.
that's like, I think most of us here, we all wish we had that 1 week, right, to immerse it.
Uh-huh.
Most people are doing like 15 minutes a day if they can. But if
Hmm.
you could give that gift of a week, I think you
Yeah,
could do some amazing things at the end of it.
great.
So I'm new and don't have the week immersion
Mhm.
plan ability. I'm overwhelmed with best place to start.
Okay. Do you I always say AI Foundations is the best place to start. Just
Okay.
knowing you from a few of our meetings, I think you could probably skip down to AI tools of that module.
Okay.
But then I would suggest going to AI sales and then
Okay.
and then AI marketing. And the reason I suggest doing AI sales after foundations is because that's where we really develop your ideal client prospect and find out where they are, how you can get in front of them. And then once you have that information, the marketing module helps you use all these AI tools to create that content that speaks directly to your ideal client prospects. So that's
Okay.
why I recommend going sales and then marketing. The other big thing is make sure you're saving all of the content that you're creating. Um, we have a Google Drive that we have called Club Jam Results. Whatever we have, we'll put in there. Um, and then you can just continue to build your AI agents based on all of that content that you're creating. So when you're building an AI agent, the biggest thing that people run into and the reason they fail is because you still have to prompt and program these agents, or else they're just going to sound like, you know, AI.
Too generic. Right.
Yeah. So once you have all of that amazing content developed from the sales and marketing modules, when you go and ask your GPT, or maybe it's a project you're using to help you build your AI agent, it already knows how to talk to your customer, who they are, and it already knows what this AI agent needs to do. So that's what I would suggest.
Okay.
Actually, Flora just did an interview with me yesterday on our podcast, and it's a deep dive into Club Jam and recommendations on how to start and really what's in it. Because if any of you know me well or have been following me for a while, I talk and think too fast, and Flora's my counterpart that slows down, asks questions. And so she did a 30-minute interview all about Club Jam and how to start.
And where is that? Where can I find that? Is it in
Yeah,
the
I will send it to you right now. It's currently on our Teams page. Here, I'll put it in the chat right now.
Thank you.
And yeah, Flora is going to be leading our charge to grow our teams, which is pretty cool. So we created a couple new things on our site you may see. But yeah, there's two options. You could watch a 4-minute overview or watch the full 30-minute overview here. So you'll see it on the page. So yeah, there's a lot in there and it's hard to explain what's all in there, where to start, why we did it. So this is a nice podcast kind of going over it. So it is on that page. And then if you guys aren't subscribed to our podcast, please do. Flora puts a lot of energy into it. And she's interviewing our members and business owners who are using AI. So if you want to be featured, it's great for your SEO and it's great for us. So let us know if you're interested. Just shoot me an email and I'll set you up with her.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Does anyone else have anything exciting or anything they want to end on or share with the team? Any questions?
I'd like to, hey, Jimmy, well, for me with AI is just going in there and just asking it and doing it and asking it questions and just playing around with it. And I've been thinking like, okay, well, think AI first. That's kind of been
Right.
my motto. Like instead of doing this, well, wait a minute, let's go to ChatGPT or maybe,
Right.
and it will one of my friends was like, oh, I don't know, an AI, I don't know how to use it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, just go to ChatGPT and ask how to use it.
That's
You
right.
know, just, I mean, and you'll be amazed. And sometimes it'll suggest stuff that you never even thought of, it'll give you suggestions. So
Thank you,
Yeah.
just,
Michael.
and any opportunity you think for a customer or a prospect or, oh, I'm thinking of this idea, drop it in, brainstorm with ChatGPT and see what you come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the biggest part is, and I'm so guilty of this in so many ways, and I guess it's because I'm a lifelong learner and love learning, is that I've got to stop learning and start doing, right? Enough with just taking and learning, 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 but really it's once you start pressing all the buttons and playing with it is when the real learning starts to happen. It's just doing it. Just start, like you said, just go there and start typing.
Yeah, because there's guys on TikTok and stuff, and well, first play with it, and the guys making like funny little cartoons and stuff. And I'm like, well, okay, that's great and everything, but that's not going to make me any money. So,
Right.
so if it's a bit, so it's I'm not playing it around with it like that. A
Right.
lot of people say, "Oh, just play with it." Well, why not play with it in, a business sense or,
Right, but you're
how to make,
applying
yeah,
what you're learning. That's what I'm saying is not
yeah,
just taking the courses, but then I need the time to then do what each course says to do for it to sink in, right?
yeah. I think Jam's courses provide that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks.
you're welcome.
And hey, you guys learn from each other and you guys teach me stuff too. And please post what you're doing, post your questions in that community because I think it could be a really great resource for all of us throughout the week. So just if you do something cool, like please share it. Or if you do something and it fails, share that too, and we could help you figure it out.
Yeah, I got a few of those.
Yeah, don't be shy, but
Yeah, me too.
share them. We want to see. Well, awesome. Well, I appreciate all of you so much for showing up for us and yourselves today. And I hope that over this weekend you all explore some new cool AI stuff and keep, crushing it in your businesses. We will see you next week. We have networking with Flora on Tuesday. We have a build with Jam with me on Thursday. I promise I'll put the time in today. And then Friday we'll meet again. So looking forward to it and have a great day.
Thank you. Have a
Jam,
good
we're
Thank
Thank
you.
staying
you.
on,
Bye.
right?
We'll jump to a new one. I'll send you a link.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks so much,
Bye.
everybody. Have a great weekend.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.